Okay, it does them immediately. I hadn't played this in about a couple of weeks simply because of either massive hay fever or summer flu, both of which are actually still affecting me slightly, but not entirely. However, over the break, I did buy Showtime in the summer sale, Steam summer sale, because it was €15. Or was it 17.50? I forget. I can't remember what I paid for it. Whatever, it was half price. So I picked it up. Not too sure if I'm actually going to do this now, especially because it involves editing the island specifically, because I know Connor did it recently, although technically he bought it last month because I think he records his videos a month in advance. So I think for now I'm going to at least... I don't know if I'm actually going to place any of these. I know that he took the... Let's have a look to the... Yeah, if I'd say town, even though it's only done like maybe a couple of frames or something. Let's have a look in the town, see if there's anywhere it's worth placing, because I know that Connor put a venue on the beach that's available. The little beach that's over there, but I think he also ended up... He mentioned he was replacing something with the coffee house. I think he replaced the electric petrol station with the coffee house. I'm definitely not going to be doing that, but I'm going to, you know, fiddle around with a few things, potentially turn some of the hangouts, if that's possible, into venues, because I think there was at least one hangout somewhere on this map that's just there as a hangout that could be potentially turned into one of these larger venues. But once we get into the town, we should be able to play around with it. Also, in the break, I've been kind of thinking about how to work this into seasons and whatnot, particularly given how, you know, this is technically a YouTube show, so I kind of put things into seasons. Live show venue, I'm not sure I really want to do that, because I'm not sure what else there is. That's the disco, that's a junkyard, more stuff. I don't even know what most of these are, it's the thing. I'm basically going to end up skipping most of these, I think, just because I can't figure out where I'm putting it. A small park, I can edit one of these current parks that's available, I think. I don't know if I want to change City Park, I know there's a smaller one available. Potentially even one of those houses, I don't know. I know there's a few lots available. There's also potential for the beach. I know Connor put a venue out here, which is actually handy enough. Ah, big park as well, really? Sounds like you have to put all of these in, or what? A coffee house, yeah, there's one of these kind of... Just continue. Ah, okay, that's not what I asked you to do. I wish that prompt was a lot better. Let's just go back to the other town. Just continue. You've already saved. Because if I look in here, yeah, it's a very weird looking coffee house. A live show venue for karaoke generally. That's a concert hall. Private venue, mini warehouse, performance park. And that's the big... See, it's not a very big park, but it's only a 30 by 30. And the small park. I thought there was a small park and a big park, or... There's only 5 venues showing up here, which is odd. And I thought there were 6 to place. Unless I'm completely missing something. Those are the stuff I saved from other places. Yeah, only 5 are showing up. That's quite odd. But whatever. I know that there's a couple of these lots. Obviously not mall parking, because that's, you know, designed as parking. There's a diner. That's the charging side. I thought there was a coffee house around there somewhere that can be edited. Or that can be turned into it. Huh, maybe there isn't. I sworn there was one. These are just mostly houses. The Egyptian Lounge, Kryptonite. That's the old warehouse, but that's actually the it's the science lab. It was just like a park, basically. The warehouse... Oh! Yeah, warehouses has nothing in there. That could be turned into something. Whether I'd actually be able to turn it into something, because I'm absolutely useless at building stuff. Trust me, I can't build anything for the life of me. Dive bar, art gallery. 35 by 30, yeah, see that's the thing, it's just like a random thing out there, but I know that Connor put his performance park out here. Because it is kind of a performance area. Oh, I can't place it now. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Way to screw me over there. Because it turns into a big park, and I think this is... Oh, that's just a... That's a house lot? Really? Fuck that. Oh, Jesus. Geez, which of these do I need? Can I put it in? Small park would be good. A beach would be even better. Although I suppose I could change the layout of it before. But let's just change it to that, and I should be able to add it in now. Yeah, now they've changed the lot type. Right, let's get in here, then we'll change it to a beach, but it should still count since it's a performance, as it already has everything it needs. I may end up changing the, I'm definitely going to end up changing the trees, though, because the trees are not right for this area. Because it needs the palm trees, specifically. We'll stick that down. Well, obviously, first we're going to change it back to a beach. Because that's what it is. Let's head in and change the trees anyway. Because these, I don't even know what trees these are, but they're not the palm trees which are designed yet. Oak trees. Not really. God, I can't talk. Several show floors. I don't know. It's down a bit so I can actually see. That's all the back lot I see. Okay, oh, that can't do it. What? No, put it down. Z. Put it down, control Z. Right, I need to... trees. Trees! Oh god, so many fucking trees. Where the hell are the palm trees? There's a few that came in at Showtime, actually, which is... I think these came in at Showtime, because, yeah. Filter by... Yeah, it is a Showtime label. Wow. There's a lot of stuff that came in for... Aged olive tree. Aged olive tree. These palm trees look quite different to the ones that were already there in the base game. Oh, it's a couple of Alsamara palm trees, that's why. Which explains why World Adventures is a required set. Okay, we're gonna get rid of those because... Stick a few new palm trees in instead. Because really that's what's needed here. No, delete. Delete. Yeah, we'll just stick a few of these big huge palm trees in place. And try and use the old use all the old kind of placement lots. And then try and find some of these smaller palm trees that are in there as well, I think there are. Oh, there we go, there's small variants, and there's a few grasses as well, like marrow grasses, I think. Down there as well, that can be used to kind of, you know, cover up the divots, really. Do that in. I'm not even sure what these small grasses are, if anything. They're definitely not trees, they're shrubs anyway, which is the main thing. I don't think it's boxwood. Banana leaves, actually, that's a good call, since it is kind of a tropical area. I mean, you just look at the... I'm trying to go by it based on the trees, actually, I mean, line it up so I can actually see what I'm doing. I might be able to get better comparisons. Yeah, there's a few kind of marrow grasses, banana leaves hanging around. Kind of helps to keep the flow there. I'm not even sure if Legacy Island did get a version. I don't think Arflong actually made a version which has Showtime in mind, or at least I can't see one. At least based on my googling, I can't find one. Right, to find these grasses now. I don't know if it's going to come into flowers or what, or if that's just actual, you know, scenery that you can only get in the on the land, because yeah, flowers generally. Although actually, no, potentially it could. But I'm not sure I need weeds, though. Should I use that now? Odd. I'm never good at finding any of these things. It might just be in brambles, cattails. I have no idea. Pampas grass, no. I keep thinking it's supposed to be like water lilies, given it's actually, no, it is. There it is. It is bulrushes. Maybe a bit big, but fuck it. It works. What works, works. I ain't gonna argue with it. Maybe look a bit unkempt, maybe? Because I've got too many banana leaves in there. Yeah, let's just put a couple of those down. Let's remove a couple of these banana leaves. Yeah, what works, works. Sorted. A little bit, maybe. Let me move the leaves a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, it actually works, and it's slightly themed to go with the rest of the place. Turn the lights back on. The lights are decent enough. I mean, this is the kind of the entrance. The road does come from down here, and you just walk off. So, I think that's good. That's the performance slot sorted anyway. Or like one of the performance slots, anyways. I could have sworn there was a coffee house in this place. Right, I mean, I know that's just, you know, subway area. That's the library. Dojo, that's the mall parking. I might turn the mall into something. I know it's just right now it's currently just it's literally just a hangout because there's nothing else there. The asylum? I know it says no visitors allowed, but what actually goes there? That's the... Oh, Jesus. I'm honestly not sure what most of these empty lots are designed for, whether they're supposed to be there to say, oh hey, you can, you know, do stuff you'll mine. Oh, so there's a few more locations around here. That's the actual beach. That's the poolside club, and there's a couple more things on the beach. And a place just beside the thing. That's an orchard. Victory, campgrounds. What else were you supposed to have? I could have sworn there was a coffee house somewhere in this place, or it was only that's designed as a coffee house. Let's at least get into the mall, and I know there was definitely space left in the mall for future expansion. You know, in case anything else is needed. Now, whether this could be... I don't think a mall, though, is a good spot for a venue. I really should... I don't know why all the by debug things are showing. I should probably see if I can turn them off somehow. I honestly don't know why they're showing, although... You're not sure the mall, though it is, you know, that's kind of like, kind of a coffee house. I mean, they got a barista. It just has espresso there for some reason, though. That's the food register. Did they actually bring back coffee houses? I don't want reg gifts, thanks. Why are you telling me this? I don't want any of these, you know, crummy featured sets because I'm not buying anything. Unless it's the case of stuff that I've already downloaded. I don't know. Function. Oh, Jesus. Oh yeah, that's all the stage props and new Showtime based stuff, but we don't necessarily need that. I don't know, it's what it was, yeah, it's starting in the kitchen, although I don't think they did they? No, they didn't. I thought they brought out like a coffee bar. Maybe I'm just thinking back to Sims 2 too much, where, you know, you could actually physically go out and, you know, work as a barista in a coffee house. There's gonna be a bar. Oh wait, that's how you get the professional bars anyway, but that's just for, you know, actual bars. This ain't a bar. This is just a... Yeah, this is just a normal kind of food register place. Alright, never mind that. I'm not sure I really want to turn them all into a performance area because it's not really supposed to be. Although then again, well, that's a dance floor. Never mind. Fuck! Why do I keep picking those up? Well, I have to pick it up to take a look at it. Although that could technically, based on the fact that there is a bar here as well, technically this could become an actual venue. Although to change it away from hangout might not be as good of an idea. Well, there is nothing up here. Well, a couple of things. Yeah, just turn on the light. Yeah, there's just no lights. Oh yeah, bookstore. Like, it has everything, it's just kind of... It has everything and nothing at the same time. Especially the top floor, which has literally nothing on it. Oh no, wait. This is a theater? Well, this could be turned into a performance area. I mean, if this is like a... It's supposed to be designed as like kind of like a stage or something. Actually, yes, it is. Okay, hang on. I need to try and figure out why I'm getting all these debug options showing up. But yeah, this is like kind of look there. It's supposed to be, oh hey, this is like a stage sort of thing. Okay, actually yes, we could turn this into something, and that's supposed to be the that there's supposed to be the green room. Okay, time to work on something, I guess. But how do you actually get it to declare? It's like, is there any way to physically have it declared as a performance area, or does one of these items actually, you know, designate, oh hey, this is a performance area? I kind of get the feeling it's when we look up the, take a look at the health, or the help just before I start this, just to see, you know, what do I need to put down to say, oh hey, you can perform in this spot. Or do you need a specific prop before it can be done? Let me take a look at the help options. Or lessons as they call it. Hang on. Careers. Big venues. No? Really? No, setting up the stage. Oh, it actually physically needs to be a stage. How do I actually make the stage? That's the thing. How do you make the stage, or does it just have to be designated as a platform? That's the interesting part. I may have to go look this up a bit. Gigs and venues, there we go. Okay, what to do? Two sensors from each venue's proprietor, blah blah blah. That's okay. Does that have to be like a platform or what, or does something have to be specifically mentioned? Like that's a the higher servant's career level, big park, coffee house, live show, private venue, big show. It's probably count as like a live show venue, I guess. It's not a big show, that's for sure. Building band venues. Oh, that's for bars and stuff like that, so never mind that. No, it doesn't say what you're supposed to do. Lovely, I get to wing it by ear. You know what, I'm going to head back and look at those, look at that pre-made lot just to see what it does, or what it's like anyway. Why are you doing so much fucking loading? Thank you. Okay, so maybe I do have to change this back to Big Park if that means that you have to, yeah. Because I can only perform on Big Park, so I'm going to have to keep that as a Big Park, despite the fact it's obviously beach. Ah, okay. So the stage is something. Where the heck do I find this? It's in build. Okay, so it's a build mode thing then. Oh, so that's where you get all this stuff, that is. Flower planters, big huge signs. No, that's a new shop. Never mind that. Yeah, there's actually a lot of stuff that comes in. Wow, oh, the coffee. What? Wait, the coffee house is a rabbit hole. Oh, okay. That's a new pub. That's the new school. That's the old hospital, I think. It's a new kind of mausoleum, I think. Now, where was this? Like, I know I had it there when I picked it up on the eyedropper tool. It's not actually showing up in this, though. It's the odd bit. Unless I have to physically, you know, buy debug for something or something. Like, is it only going to be available in debug options? Kind of what I get the feeling it is. So in order to make this custom thing, I think we're gonna have to be into just see. Oh, God's sake! Why do you never clear the console? I hate that. It never clears the console. I thought it was by debug. I could have sworn it was by debug. That's all right. I just turn it on, I think. Why? Arg. I'll be back. Alright, yeah, it's under testing cheats enabled. Typical. If I can even spell it properly, that would help. Yeah, I should be able to find them, hopefully. There we go, debug. Please tell me it's under here. Okay, it better be under here. This is where stuff is supposed to be when you're, you know, hiding it away. The shell that goes around the show stage and performances at the concert hall. Stage where you use on the stage at the park. Is that the big park one? These are all the... That's the thing, these are all just the, you know, the actual shells. Let me filter it by, Showtime. No, they're just signs. A large crowd of people for big show venues. Show floor for tables, show floor for benches. There we go, show stage 8x7. Really? It's an 8x7 though? Like, constantly? It has to be an 8x7? Can't be any different? Well, it literally can't be any different. I suppose I can... Why does it always come up like that though? Or is that specifically, or does it only show up like that specifically because there's a... Yeah, those shadows just put me off because it's the, because of the roof. Don't fucking do that. Oh wait, it does show up afterwards. It just say, okay, here's where you can place things. Or where you have to start. Ah, okay. Makes a bit more sense. I don't know that it isn't by debug. I can actually head back out and... Although 8x7. Ouch, that's big. It might not even fit in here. No, I don't want to change. No, other side. No, by 8x7 in that little theatre section? Will that even fit? I don't think so. 8x7 is pretty much most of this. I think. Yeah, 8x7 is most of it. Yeah, it's damn big. More like a movie theatre than anything else, rather than a theatre. This makes you wonder why it has a green room in the back. You know? As I pull it forward a bit, although I'm not sure if it's, you know, good building design. Well, then again, there's a lot of stuff that could be done with this place. Like, for example, actually, this entire section, like this section, could be moved forward before people can filter through in towards where the show happens. Although, with this being the entire stage, maybe it's not a good idea to stick it in here. Place a pyramid. I would, but no. Okay, so maybe the mall isn't a good location for a venue, because you really can't have a venue. Why does it always take so long to bloody load after I come out of the mall? Why the hell am I calling it a mall when it's a fucking shopping centre? I guess the warehouse that will be changing. So it doesn't leave very much. It's a 40 by 50 though, so it's a pretty damn big lot. Unfortunately, the big show was a 64 by 64, so I don't think I even have a lot of that size available. And I ain't gonna stick one in, so yeah, that's why you 50 by 50 down back. The only other 64 is Cromwell Household and Stadium. Where's the stadium? Although, can you actually perform in the stadium is another question. You know, it'd be interesting to see if, you know, the stadium could be used as a performance venue, which would make a little bit of sense. These little 20 by 20s are always another thing. Maybe not. I need to have a look at the asylum. I don't think I ever looked at. Nope. Did I ever actually look at this? I can't remember if I actually ever visited this, either in a, you know, a personal version of this or the actual game. This is, oh, it's literally an asylum. That one is quite a sorry. It looks like it's designed for decoration more than anything else, although it has a pool. I don't know what else to make out of it because it has a pool. Those walls are cut away, but it's actually down. No, they're just specific rooms and whatnot in here. It's literally an asylum. Little garden. Okay, so maybe this isn't a place for a performance venue. Was that the caretaker's place or something? I have no idea. Basically, I think it's just something that adds character to the household. More than anything. You could literally spend all your time in here, though. Because it pretty much has everything you need to live. Let's at least have another look at this. So I think this is just a building based around 2 entrances. Literally, it's based around 2 subway entrances. And then literally has nothing here. It's just, yeah, the hub itself is just walk in upstairs. That's it. And those are the 2 subway entrances. I forget where the subway actually goes around here. I think there's a few other spots, so I can't remember where. All there is a couple of bathrooms on this side, nothing else here. Even though it opens out to this. It's almost like it feels like there should be something here. But there isn't, just because, you know, it almost feels like something should be here, but eh. Actually, yeah, that's a house, really. Oh, there's that huge charging station. That explains the size of that one over there. Explains why it's so bloody big. So there's nothing in there. That's just a shopping district which has pretty much every single shop available. School, cemetery, actual mortuary. That's a school, sorry, city hall. That's a fishing spot. Oh wait, that's the crashed railway piece, I think. Okay, I think I'll be looking in here. I'm not sure there's really anything to do in here. Okay, yes, it is literally nothing. It's literally warehouses. So this is pretty much the spot where stuff will happen, although... Is that the junkyard or is that the dance club? I can't remember. I'm trying to zoom out a bit just to see what I can do just by looking into these other ones. Let's just go back into the town. I want to see, by taking a look at either... That is the junkyard. Have a look in here. It's literally just a junkyard, so, you know, a few junk spawners and whatnot. In here, wow, it's like inventing benches and whatnot. Boxes, so it makes it literally look like a junkyard. But yeah, it's like inventing benches, more piles of scrap inside. And the middle is actually a bathroom. And some ducting all over the place. Oh, it even has the whatchamacallit spawn out there, the food truck spawns out there. Oh, hang on, I want to go back to the town because I want to have a look at how the disco is laid out. Because it's known as Disco Tetris. Well, they only use one of them. But, wow, it's quite colourful, that's for sure. Quite colourful for a disco club. That's a light. Lights are alright. Yes, quite colourful for a disco club. Alright, we're definitely going to be working on this. That's the Plum Bob mini backlot, I believe. But yeah, it's I believe this is going to be turned into something, or at least one of them will be turned into a venue. Although, what kind of venue will this end up becoming? I feel the game likes to just lag constantly when I try to scroll down to all these. Oh wow, daycare van. Oh wow, you can actually place motive magentas with debug. The motive mobiles and the hover beds. But where is that gone? Arg. I wish this bit would actually scroll with the scroll wheel. It's a little slow to respond. Okay, so this becomes... hang on. Private club. How big is the private? I think the private club is actually slightly too big to even fit on the lot. Otherwise, I'd potentially switch it out. That's just the shelf or something. Actually, let's head back to the town. Let me just check these. I mean, if these warehouses actually literally have nothing, then not too bummed about demolishing to fit something in. Although, it seems a bit of a waste with the size of it. It's a 50 by 50, yet all you have is these private venues, live show venues, etc. It seems just a bit of a waste to put something so small and something so big. Dive bar criminal. Huh? Really? It's criminal. It's either criminal dive bars or they actually. I think I grabbed these from the whatchamacallit from Appalachia Hills, whatever it's called. Because they were decent size and they were actually they fit in standard sizes. But I guess that means they can actually fit in. You can actually put the criminal place in where the dive bar is. That's quite interesting. You know what? I think I'm going to probably look up the exchange just to see if there's anything I can get that might do well in here. Yeah, I'm gonna go look at the exchange for a bit. No idea how long I actually spent searching, but I couldn't find anything. And all I know is that I know a post by this island's creator was made on. Pretty much last month they said that she's kind of getting the urge to actually make a new version of this to include Pets and Showtime. I just kind of want the lots, honestly. Themed-based lots. Although one thing I may end up doing is taking one of these back roads here and just throw down the coffee house rabbit hole on it. Might look a bit out of place, but I'm not very good at making anything custom, so it's at least. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Could you finish loading so I can filter? Can turn that back down. No, it's the club and it's too big. The coffee house was in this. Or might actually not physically be in this simply because of the. Although that's big enough. Although I think it needs to be around the stage first. Okay, hang on. New community objects. Again, filter. Why can you not keep the filter on until I tell you to turn it off, otherwise? There it is. What? Wait, hang on. Why are you telling me I can't move anything around here? Cannot add or remove anything outside of my... Ugh, give me a second. Fuck's sake. But this is a community lot. You know? I'm gonna change it to that. Then go in here. Literally, I don't know why it's telling me this is nothing in the lot. Okay, there we go, it's properly sorted now. Go away, I'm well aware of that. Stop flashing at me. Right, community objects. It's gonna look so out of place, but I can't build anything because, you know, I'm pretty useless at building anything. Hang on. Let's take a look at the looks from all sides. Obviously I don't want to put it right on the edge because it just seems a little out of place. I can move it back a bit and then it's just kind of odd how it's going to be like completely overshadowed by the building surrounding it. There's the far back corner. I think that's it there. Is that it? I know it's odd, it's kind of like, you know, it's like brand new. Although actually, stick it in the far corner here, maybe. Although people walk along that road, don't they? Kind of like, oh hey, there's a coffee house on the corner here. You know, just brand new placement. Watch. Okay, just have to go here then, I guess. And one for that, you know, symmetry aspect. Okay, let's go there. Sorted. We has the coffee house thing. Wait, what did they call the name of it again? Hang on. Flying V's Coffee House. Alright, grand. Let's just rename it that then. Hang on, where's the details? Sorted. And it's saved as a coffee house, yes. Hooray, we have a coffee house. It's better than nothing anyway. So then we have the coffee house and the performance park. Which is still termed a big park, but part of the limitations of it. We don't have a 64 by 64, I'm not going to be able to put that event center down. Could put a private, well, let me check the private venue. These are 25 by 30, never mind that. No, I don't want to waste any of these bigger lots. And I really don't have the time to be messing around in this warehouse. Because it'll take me God knows however long. And as I'm not a content creator, which is the big issue. Oh yeah, that's where the sports bar is. Oh yeah, I forgot. That is where the sports bar is. It's fucking, what's his name? The dog was there for quite a while. Oh, close that shoes. It's beauty with an edge. Duh, because you keep cutting hair. I don't think there's anything else I can place around here. Yeah, I think that's it, because that's a karaoke venue, but the sizing is a little off, because it's 32 by 29. That's just painful. Yeah, it's just slightly off like that. Although we do have a 30 by 30, I don't think there's anywhere I can actually physically place it in, because there's no actual lots of that size left. These are all at least 20 by 30, 20 by 20. These were only 20 by 20s. Because I was having a look, you managed to fit that coffee house in. Yeah, no need for sim hedge. that was a 30 by 30. It was 35 by 30 actually. But it actually goes well. The fact that it's a park, it actually goes well in the available space. Okay, I think that's it. Because yeah, that uses up a lot of space, the stop and charge. If only something could fit on a 40 by 50 that, you know, wasn't as small. If only I could fit the event center on the 40 by 50. You know, like I would willingly demolish most of this if the event center would fit. But it doesn't, if I recall. Just gonna check for one last time. Although the fact that it's a shell is another thing. Because it wasn't a rabbit hole, it was a shell that I found in the debug. Which also makes me think, yeah, there's not really any easy way to get rid of it. Because it's similar to the apartment buildings. And the fact that you get them as a shell, you have to build the inside of it. A Sueno's private club. Well, that's the private club anyway. Yeah, you probably can't say. Ah, yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's starts off as a yeah, it's just far too big for the room, for the available room, and it's spaced. It's square enough that it's too big for us, I think. Yes, just slightly. And that's everything else, I think. That's another new building. There we go. That's another new building, but that's no good. Like, but the actual, you know, the spaces themselves aren't that big. Still a bit, you know. Yeah, in fact, you have to change all this. Okay, you're gonna have to filter it again. Filtering everywhere. Where was it? That's, yeah, the metro building, private venue, private club. I thought the event, that big thing was a... That's a crowd. Maybe it wasn't a... Maybe it wasn't actually a rabbit hole, or maybe it is a rabbit hole. I honestly have no idea. So let's just not fuck around anymore. Can't fit, can't fit. Yeah, because it needs to be that 64. With the exception of changing the stadium, but I don't think that's even an option. If only this thing actually, if only the backlot, you know, was, you know, 10 spaces less, could swap this around and we have a 50 by 50 to work with, but still, it's only a 50 by 50, it's not a 64. I don't think the stadium will fit on a 50. I don't think it does anyway. Because with the size of the rabbit hole itself... Yeah, it's a pretty big rabbit hole. I don't think it fits elsewhere. Yeah, it pretty much needs that entire size. Oh well. Okay. Done dicking around with the with the town. There's nothing else that can be done. Because yeah, that's a 30 by 25, 20 by 30. Because if it was, I'd stick something right there, even though it is, you know, smack in the middle of the residential area, if you will. And the pool, yeah, 25 by 30. Although, actually, well, no, let me just take one look at this bit at the park here. Yeah, there's enough stuff here. Not worth trying to convert part of this into a show venue, especially when, you know, there is a park over there. I mean, why would I put a building just randomly on a beach? It's just a bit silly. And a bit of a waste as well, you know, it's a beach. Why the hell would you put a show venue there? Okay, we're dicking around. Let's actually get back into you. Yes, save. Save the 2 changes I made to it. Let's actually get back into the family. So yeah, I don't know, did I finish discussing the whole aspect of seasons? I think I'm going to end up cutting off the seasons at the death of a full generation. So that means at the end of this, basically when Moses passes on, that's the end of season 1, when the 2 boys eventually, or whichever boy remains in the family, goes to the end of season 2, etc, etc, through, and then, you know, it'll get there in the end. You know, it'll be slightly easier than, you know, having a show with 1 season and God knows how many episodes, when, you know, it could be 9. Yeah, it'll be about 9 seasons, because technically it's supposed to end when you give birth to Generation 10. But I'm not going to be like that. Okay, I think we're back in. I'm going to, oh god, this thing is bugged up already. Be back 1 second.